Yo, 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 are we live? Are we live? Are we live?
We are live.
Yo,
We
what's
are
going
live.
on, We Talk Film people?
Yeah,
Welcome to our
boy.
quiz night. We've got a little bit of a rom-com quiz for you tonight. We've got a few people that are going to be involved in it. They can win a little prize, so we're just waiting for them to come into the arena. If you are watching, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to us as well. I've got the main man, Mystery, on the line with me. What's going on, bro?
Yes, yes. Ah,
All
what's
good,
happening,
all
bro? What's
good.
happening?
All
Good to
good, all
catch
good. Got to give a shout out to Matt Black as well and Danny, obviously the other two members of We Talk Film crew. They can't be with us at the moment, but yeah, we remember you 100%.
Definitely.
So this is we've done a few quizzes like this already, haven't we? And they've gone
Yeah,
down pretty well. So we thought, you know what, we'll give it another go.
definitely. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun. It's a nice
Yeah,
fun night. And um,
no doubt, no doubt.
rom
Well,
coms the
you
topic
see,
tonight.
yeah, the thing is, guys, you need to like, although you can see what we're doing now, and you can play along at home. The fun of it is actually getting involved, getting your phone out, and actually being part of the quiz. And there's like prizes and stuff to be won as well. So listen, the next one that we do, make sure you follow us on all of the different platforms. We will be letting you know when the next one is, so you can join us. And listen, man, everybody likes prizes. All you got to do is get a couple of questions right. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. When it comes to these kind of quizzes, I'm the boss. I'm the man. I am the one. I don't win, but I just like to say that I'm the one. You know what I mean? What about you, Mr. E? Do you like a good old quiz yourself, bro?
Oh, you know me. You know I love a quiz, boy. You know,
Yeah,
no doubt. I'm all about
I
the quizzes. Um, we're just waiting for people to join the lobby.
was.
Just I'm just checking if there's any technical problems from this end because uh,
I think everything should hopefully be all right. Should be all right, man. It's good, my end.
let's see.
You good, bro? So while we're waiting, we'll have a little chat about Guardians of the Galaxy 3, because I know you went to see that the other day. Meeks, give me your overall impression of what you thought of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the final chapter in that trilogy.
Guardians. Well, um, honestly, to be honest with you, I'm not the biggest Guardians. Don't get me wrong. I think it's quite cool. I'm not overly fussed about it. So my expectations weren't really sky high or nothing. Um, I thought it's quite a good movie actually. I thought it's definitely a nice goodbye. You know what it felt like to me? It felt like, because the Guardians are from the era of Robert Downey Jr. and Captain America and that type of stuff. That's
Yeah,
from that era of the MCU. Kind of felt like this was like a final goodbye to that era. Like, as in no more of them, the way that things used to be.
yeah,
That's
I'm
like
with
a
you.
line underneath it. So it was quite a nice goodbye, to be honest with you. A nice goodbye for them. Obviously, Rocket's story was quite, emotional for some. Your animal lover.
Mm.
Is I think there's less jokes. I think there's definitely less jokes. I think it was almost like a
From
comedy drama.
yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
comedy drama, and I'm not sure if that was like them rebelling against what happened with Thor, the last Thor. So they went less silly and tried to be a bit more like jokes in there still, definitely still jokes in there, but it was more of a drama in a way as well.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, very, very similar to you. I love Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. Did not like the second one at all. So, going into this one, I was a bit like, not too sure about it. But I must say, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I agree with you. Weren't as hilarious as it has been before. But as you said, looking at the couple of Thor movies, and I absolutely hate the way that they've gone. I'm just happy they didn't go that far. Um, but yeah, on the whole, I enjoyed it, and I agree with you. It literally is the end of the Downey Jr. and the Chris. I'd like to say Chris Pine, Chris Evans, Marvel era. So yeah, I agree with you. I enjoyed it. It was all right. It's a sad ending to that era. Obviously, we're into this next set now, which I'm not enjoying at all. But yeah, we'll see. I did enjoy it though, so I'm happy for it. I think the next big one coming up is Fast X, I think, or Fast 10. Is that towards the end of the month?
That's next week and a half. Next week.
Yeah. It's not too long to go with that. Are you looking forward to that?
I was. But I thought it was going to be the final one. But I just heard rumor apparently that Vin Diesel split it into two parts.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. 11 is going to be the last one. He said that after the shamble that was 9 going into space. Don't get me started. But yeah, he said there was 2 more and he was going to be splitting it. So yeah.
You know what? I haven't watched 9. You know what you should do it like a online movie like next week before 10 comes out. Like a watch along for part 9 because I still ain't seen 9.
Here's the thing. I am happy to do a watch along with 9. Not a problem. The thing is, I am going to be cursing from the opening credits to the ending credits because that movie was absolutely ridiculous. But I'm happy to do it. People, if you want something like that done, let us know in the comments. Send us a DM on Instagram and whatnot. And if you want it to be done, we can get it done. It's not a problem. Just know that I'm not going to be too nice about it. If you've seen my last 3 reels or shorts that we've posted, you'll know exactly how I feel about the upcoming Fast 10 or Fast X, as they're calling it. But yeah, I'm happy to do one if the folks want that. So guys, let us know if that is something that you want. Have we got anybody in the arena for the quiz at all, Mystery?
I think that there's some sort of problem,
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, it's past time now since we've been able to get in. Hold on.
Technical difficulties, people. It happens when you're live.
I'm just trying to see what's hold on. We'll get back to the list of them.
In the meantime, the reason why we chose rom-com is because there's so many what I would call classic rom-com movies out there now. Don't get me wrong, they're not necessarily the movies that I will run to the cinema to go and watch, but undercover at home, I'm all over them. I am all over a good classic rom-com. And there's so many to choose from. And deep down, we know so much about rom-coms that we don't actually realize. So we thought, you know what? We do a rom-com quiz, nice and bubbly. Everybody knows a little bit. Me personally, probably one of my favorite rom-coms, I can't stop watching it, is Notting Hill with Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts. Love that movie, people. Love it. But we'll just keep that between you and I. What are you saying, Mr. E? How we doing, my bro?
Well, everything seems fine from my side, so I'm not sure whether people somehow haven't got the right link or something.
Okay.
I don't know why they're not showing. Hold on, let me see.
No problems, man.
I'll keep riffing.
And I've just heard as well, guys, there's a movie that's coming out, or was meant to be coming out at the beginning of June, called Strays. It was an R-rated comedy about a pack of stray dogs, basically, and it's voiced by like Will Ferrell, Jamie Foxx, a lot of big names. But that's actually been delayed and is going to be released in August. Reason being, not too sure if you guys know what's going on in America, but there's a writer's strike that's going on at the moment. and it's affecting a lot of the writing of different movies and different TV stations and whatnot. So there's a massive strike on at the moment, and it's affecting a lot of the movies, including this movie Strays. Now, although this movie Strays has been done, they were going to be doing a lot of promotion on talk shows and stuff like that, but they've got nobody to write the material for the talk shows. So while this strike is happening, they've had to push it back a few months. So depending on how long this strike is going to go on, the last time where this happened, it went on for 3 months and messed a lot of movies up. Obviously, we're hoping it won't be so long, and it's all down to pay, as everything always is. But yeah, don't be surprised if you see a lot of upcoming movies and stuff getting delayed due to the writers' strike. So it's really big in America at the moment, guys. So yeah, there might be a few delays. What do you think of that whole thing, mystery?
Well, you know what? It's hard because obviously it's a bit like strikes over here. You kind of know why they're doing it. You appreciate why they're doing it. At the same time, I don't want your program delayed or your movie delayed. So,
Mm. Yeah.
like over here, we know why the nurses are striking, but at the same time, if it's your person that's waiting for an operation or something, then you kind of like, oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I agree, totally agree with you. I understand why, but as film fans, we don't want that. And apparently, as well, more news. Blade. Now, let me have a little bit of a rant about Blade while we're just waiting for people to get into the room, if you don't mind, Mystery. Now, 5 years ago, or just under 5 years ago, they said Marvel said obviously they're going to be bringing Blade, and I can't pronounce the name, so if I get it wrong, I apologize. Mahershala Ali, I think that's how you pronounce his name, was going to be the title character Blade. He was 45. 5 years later, he's 49, turning 50 very soon. They wrote something, they've had to rewrite it again because they weren't happy with the script. They found a director a week ago, but now that's on hold again because of the writer's strike. By the time this movie starts production, he's going to be 50. He's got to do stunts, he's got to do this, he's got to do that. This is the first movie in what will probably be a trilogy of Blade. I mean, we're going to be seeing Old Man Blade just like we've been seeing Old Man Logan. What I'm wondering is, are they actually going to recast him because of all the delays and the age that he's at now? And don't get me wrong, 45 is extremely young nowadays. I'm saying that, guys, because I'm close to that age. But yeah, what do you think, Mr. E, in regards to that? Do you think that they might recast? Have you got concerns about him being 50 and not even, they've not even started production on the Blade movie yet? What's your thoughts on it?
definitely concerning. I mean, I like the actor. I never thought he was like right. I'm not sure if I ever thought he was right for Blade, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm willing to give it a chance. I mean, sorry, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you're doing your thing. Yeah, do you think me personally? It's like I do like him as an actor, and getting started in the role, I don't think it's too bad. But they want to get a couple of movies out of him, and I'm just concerned that time is rolling on. We haven't even got the first movie. The likelihood is the first movie is probably going to be out in 2025 now. I'm guessing around that time, and that's the first movie in this new Blade series that's going to be coming out. So I don't know. It's just a bit concerning. Another thing as well, obviously, Jonathan Major, he's gone to court this week in America because of all the conspiracy that's been going on in regards to him, which is quite concerning about what's going to be happening to Kang. I think that they're probably going to recast. They probably have to. Even if Jonathan Major is found to be innocent, the amount of time that this is taking, they've got loads of stuff coming up with Kang. I think that they're probably going to have to recast. The actual strike might actually help them in delaying stuff a bit more just to see how this is going to play out. But I do think that they're probably going to recast. I watched Ant-Man 3 the other night, and I didn't like the movie. I didn't think it was good, and I think they really dumbed down the Kang character. I know him from the movies, sorry, from the comics, and he's really good, really powerful in the comics, and I think they made him really weak. So I don't really like the way they're going with it, but then again, that's Marvel at the moment. But yeah, that's just my little rant over. Mystery, how we doing, my friend?
I've had a couple of emails back from some people not happy saying they've had trouble getting in.
Okay,
So I'm being very, very, very unhappy. Let's put it that way. So I'm furiously trying to work out why they haven't been able to get in.
understood, understood.
Um, so just bear with me.
Obviously, guys, as well, coming back on the movie front, we've got, I think it's next month, June, we've got The Flash finally coming out. Um, I am I'm looking forward to it more out of curiosity, really. We've heard very good reviews. It was shown at CinemaCon in its entirety, and the feedback, the reviews have been very good. Obviously, if you know about the movies and whatnot, there's a lot of conspiracy with Ezra Miller and the stuff that he's been up to recently. Obviously, Disney's not done anything about that at the moment, and he is the main character, Flash. And I agree in regards to them not doing anything at the moment because they've got this big movie coming out. So they don't want any more controversy when it comes up to their movies. I think after that, though, this will be his last movie. But going back to the movie itself, I've heard it's very good. I am very curious about it. I haven't been the biggest fan of this iteration of the Flash character, but listen, they've got Michael Keaton back. Need I say no more? And
Oh,
I'm looking
sorry.
forward. Sorry,
Sorry,
bro.
let me interrupt you for a second. Yeah, there's been some technical issues. We've just had two joins so far, Michelle and Nicole. Apologies again. I'm not quite sure what the problem was, possibly with the Eventbrite link, but hopefully, wait a couple more minutes and everyone else should be able to join in as well. So apologies again. Do bear with us. Just waiting for everyone else to join in.
No problem.
Now back to
Well,
you.
no problem. Welcome, Michelle, and welcome, Nicole. We'll be
Oh,
with you in a minute.
actually, they might hear you because I think they're on the thing. Hold on, sorry.
No problem.
They're not live. They're on the dashboard.
But yeah, sorry, going back to what I was saying, I'm looking forward to see Supergirl is probably who I'm most excited to see. The trailers look great with her in it, and I've heard she's really good in the movie. Now, I know a lot of spoilers. I pretty much know what happens in the whole movie. Um, doesn't ruin anything for me. I'm a person that loves to know spoilers before I'm going in. I like to know everything that's going to happen before I go into the movie. I don't like being surprised. So for me, it's all good. And yeah, I know a couple of things which already I'm not liking, just for me personally, not to say the movie's bad or anything. But yeah, that's out next month in June, which, by the way, is my birthday as well. I'll be turning 37, people. I'm getting there. Um, but yeah, so that's next month. I'm looking forward to that. The Flash. So you'll definitely be seeing a lot of things from us coming up closer to that, and you'll be getting a review as well. How we doing, Mr. E? Mr. E, can you hear me?
Um, yeah, I was just talking to the ladies. I don't think because they're on the quiz alone, they can't hear you.
Okay, okay.
So I just went to talk to talk to them directly to let them know that obviously we are waiting. There's obviously an issue with the link that was sent or something with Eventbrite, but
Yeah.
they managed to join now. So I've just sent the link to all the other people as well now.
Okay, no problem. So we give it about 5 minutes, see if anybody else can jump in, and we'll get started. We understand that it's what's the time? 10 to 10. We know we've got people who've got work the next morning, so we are aware of that. But technical difficulties, people, it's out of our hands sometimes.
Um,
So you're just sending out the links at the moment, yeah?
yeah, I've sent the links back out.
And people, if you're watching, please make sure you follow us on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube, obviously, here, Facebook. We're everywhere, people. So please follow us. Pass on our information to people so we can get more subscribers. We're trying to build this. We are just for people who absolutely love all types of movies. If you're a movie fan, a movie buff like we are, join us all the time. We've got loads of stuff going on, so please share the word, pass the word around, people. Anyone else joined, Meeks?
No. I don't know how long I could delay this for, but
Couple of ways we can go about it. Are they still happy to do it tonight, or can they come back tomorrow or something and see if we can get the technical stuff dealt with? I don't know if you're able to speak with them and see what their best options are, Mr.
no, I can't communicate direct. You know
Okay,
what? We're going to get started because
no doubt. Yeah, we'll still get started and we'll still do it. You're saying they can hear you, but they can't hear me. Is that correct?
it's correct. Yeah. So
Okay, no problem.
you're basically talking to the Facebook and YouTube people.
That's cool. That's cool. Me and them are friends. We're all good.
Okay, you know what? Let's
All right, people. So we're about to start the quiz in a moment. Now that I said it's a rom-com one, a rom-com one. Please play along at home as well. Now, we are going to be reading out the question, but the questions are also going to be on the travelator below. Hopefully, you can all see that. They'll be on the travelator below, and you'll be able to answer as well. You'll get 4 choices of answers. It's multiple choice, and then after each question, we'll be telling you what the answer is. So please play along at home and see how well you do. We've had a little play on it, and we are tremendous. Isn't that right, Meeks?
all right. Let's go.
Whenever you go for it, man.
All right. We are rolling.
Let's do it.
All right. Round 1 is called At First Sight. At First Sight. And here's a question. Which 1998 rom-com stars Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan and features the line, don't you just love New York in the fall? Answers now.
Okay, guys, so that's your first question.
Sorry. It's Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, You, Me and Him, or Love Always?
Listen, we can't even recognize Meg Ryan anymore these days.
And the answer, it was, of course, You've Got Mail. You Got Mail.
I'm not gonna lie, I initially thought it was Sleepless in Seattle, but let's go.
All right. All right. So in 2000, oops, sorry.
Change the question, my bro. Cool.
Right. So in the 2005 hit rom-com Hitch, Will Smith's character Alex Hitchens suffers an allergic reaction. But what causes it? Answers: was it dust pollen, nuts, shellfish, or her pet cats?
Oh boy, at the moment, Will Smith at the moment, guys, he's doing Bad Boys 4. Let's hope he won't be slapping anyone. Bad Boys 4 coming out soon with Martin Lawrence.
The answer was the shellfish, of course.
Of course, I love that movie. It's a great movie.
All right. Next question. We have question 3. In The Wedding Singer, Adam Sandler's character Robbie Hart falls in love with Julia Sullivan. Which actress plays Julia? This is an evil question, which means you can lose points if you get it wrong. And the
Go
answer
for it.
is it Kate Hudson, Emma Stone, Cameron Diaz, or Drew Barrymore?
Wicked. Now, is it only me, or is Adam Sandler one of the best movie stars in the world? His movies are absolutely poor and ridiculous, but I love them. Good for you, Adam.
And the answer was, of course, Drew Barrymore. We all know that one. All right, and the next question will be up shortly. Question 4. Complete the quote from the movie 10 Things I Hate About You. The quote is, I hate the way blank. Here are the answers. Is it I hate the way I don't hate you? Is it I hate the way I can't forget you? I hate the way I can't stop loving you? Or I hate the way you love me?
I can't lie. I've never seen this movie. I don't have a clue, so this would be a guess for me. And I'll let you know, guys. I guessed it earlier on, and I got it wrong.
Answer is I hate the way I don't hate you. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, question 5. When Prince Akeem met Lisa for the first time in Coming to America, it was love at first sight. But where did he first see her? Hmm. Was it in a club, at a rally, at church, or at work? This is a double points question.
What a classic movie. And just a quick clue, it's where he first sees Mr. Randy Watson.
Randy Watson.
Randy Watson.
And the answer is, of course, at a rally.
Yeah.
All right, and that was round one. Round one complete. So moving on to round two, which is called Love Triangles. Love Triangles is round two. First question is, in the 2009 hit rom-com The Proposal, Sandra Bullock pressures her employee Ryan Reynolds to propose to her, but why? Is it to make her ex-boyfriend jealous? To show off her school reunion? To help her get a promotion? Or to make sure she doesn't get deported?
Now, this movie here, again, I know it word for word. And when I'm going to bed, I'll put this movie on and just listen to it and fall asleep because I don't need to watch it. I know every last bit of it. Great movie. And it's got the lovely Sandy B in it.
Sandy B, of course. And the answer was just make sure she didn't get deported.
That's right. How could you ever deport Sandy B? No way.
All right, question 7. Question 7 is, in Crazy Stupid Love, Steve Carell's character Cal gets divorced and meets Jacob, played by Ryan Gosling. What does Jacob promise to teach Cal? Is it how to get rich quick, how to pick up women, how to win his wife back, or how to make love better?
I haven't got a clue. Not seeing it, but I am a fan of both Ryan Gosling and Steve Carell. Just the other day, I watched 40-Year-Old Virgin. Classic. He's excellent in it. So good actors.
The answer is how to pick up women. That was the lesson. Got that one right. Well done. Good on you. All right. Next question. Moving along. In 2023's Shotgun Wedding, Jennifer Lopez and Josh Duhamel's Dream Island wedding is interrupted by a gang of thieves and her ex-boyfriend. But who plays her ex-boyfriend? Is it Henry Golding, Matthew McConaughey, Michael Ealy, or Lenny Kravitz?
I refuse to watch anything with Jennifer Lopez in. No. She looks good, but that is about it. Nope, not doing it.
All right. And the answer for that one was Lenny Kravitz, the legend that is Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, we love Lenny. Good guy.
All right. Next question, moving along. Let's see, we have in 1997's My Best Friend's Wedding, Julia Roberts realizes she's in love with her best friend Michael and must break him up from his fiancée Kimmy. But who plays the actress? Which actress plays Kimmy? This is a double points question. Is it Cameron Diaz, Katherine Heigl, Reese Witherspoon, or Jennifer Aniston? Cameron Diaz, Katherine Heigl, Reese Witherspoon, or Jennifer Aniston? Who plays Kimmy?
Now, Julia is in one of my favorite rom-coms, Notting Hill. So I've got a special place in my heart for Julia Roberts, and I like her brother.
Correct, yeah. And the answer was, of course, Cameron Diaz. And on to question 10, which is the end of round 2. We have, in Love Actually, Mark, who's played by Andrew Lincoln, falls for his best friend Peter's wife. But who plays the wife in this classic Christmas rom-com? This is an evil question. So you lose points if you get it wrong. Was it Emily Blunt, Emma Stone, Kate Winslet, or Keira Knightley?
Let me tell you something. Listen, Mr. E, if you come to my door with placards telling my missus that hey, listen, friendship, hey, you took the piss.
And the answer was, of course, the lovely Keira Knightley. It's the end of round 2. I know it's late, so we're going to keep it moving. Let's chat out and move on to round 3, which is for break up to make up. So it's an evil question again. Who starred alongside Jennifer Aniston in the 2006 rom-com The Breakup? Was it George Clooney, Vince Vaughn, Hugh Grant, or was it Matt Damon? Clooney, Vaughn, Grant, or Damon? Who starred with Jennifer Aniston in The Breakup?
And I think that the person who this is, I think they are underrated as an actor, and I think they are absolutely hilarious.
All right, and the answer was, of course, Mr. Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
One of our favorites here at We Talk Film.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Next question. Who plays the role of Andy in the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Was it Reese Witherspoon, Kate Hudson, Jennifer Aniston, or Katherine Heigl?
Let me tell you something. When it comes to me, you can lose me in 1 day. It's not a problem. Why did they need 10 days? Why did they need 10 days? You can tell I've never seen this movie. I know all about it, but I've not seen it.
And the answer was, of course, Kate Hudson. Lovely Kate Hudson. All right, moving on to the next question now. It's all about breakups. So we have complete the famous quote from the movie Silver Linings Playbook. The world will break your blank 10 ways to Sunday. The world will break your blank 10 ways to Sunday. Was it break your dreams, your heart, your spirit, or your will?
Now, if I remember correctly, isn't it Elizabeth Banks? Is it Elizabeth Banks and Ryan Gosling in this movie? And they didn't like each other at all. They didn't get on. But it's a great movie. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm wrong. Move on.
And the answer was spirit. The world will break your spirit 10 ways to Sunday.
Sorry, I was thinking of The Notebook. Apologies, I was thinking of The Notebook.
Next question. Moving on. We have, which film follows the story of a man who goes back in time to visit his past relationships? Was it Definitely Maybe, About Time, The Time Traveler's Wife, or Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Definitely Maybe, About Time, The Time Traveler's Wife, or Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
Yep, again, good movie. If you know which one this is, it's a great movie. Good actor. Go for it.
Answer was Definitely Maybe. Next question, moving on. We have, in which romantic comedy starring Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis do they agree to see casually, then realize they're falling in love with each other? Is it No Strings Attached, Friends with Benefits, Crazy Stupid Love, or Casually in Love?
Mila Kunis, must say she is a lovely young lady married to Ashton Kutcher. Good guy as well.
So No Strings Attached, Friends with Benefits, Crazy Stupid Love, or Casually in Love? The answer was, of course, Friends with Benefits. And that ends that round right there. I said with one more round, I'm going to keep it moving with next question, long question 16. It's called Happily Ever After this round. It's a double points question. Which romantic comedy follows the story of a high school student who makes a bet with a football player that he will fall in love with her after she gets a makeover? Is it Pretty in Pink, Clueless, 16 Candles, or She's All That?
Yeah, this movie, it's a bit of a, it's not one of my favorites, but yeah, it's a good time to be had. If you guys know what one it is, you'll agree with what I'm saying.
The answer was, of course, She's All That. Classic. All right, moving on to the next question we have. In 1999's The Best Man, author Harper Stewart, played by Taye Diggs, disrupts a wedding preparation with a shocking revelation in his new book. What was the book called? Was it called Never Stop Loving You, Can't Let Go, Do You Remember, or Unfinished Business?
And he got one hell of a beating when they found out what was in that book. Woo!
Never
Hell
Stop
of a
Loving
beating.
You, Can't Let Go, Do You Remember, or Unfinished Business? And the answer was, of course, Unfinished Business.
Yeah.
Another classic. All right, moving on to the next question we have. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn first worked together on Zoolander before working on the classic rom-com The Wedding Crashers. But how many films have they starred in together? It's an evil question. You could lose points on it. So that's Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. How many films have they starred in together? 4, 2, 5, or 3?
That's a very good question. I'm not too sure myself. I think I've got it in here. I'm going to wait and see what the answer is.
I guess before I press the button.
4.
Excellent.
Oh,
Yes, it is 4.
there you
Right,
go.
next question. In 1998, Angela Bassett played Stella in How Stella Got Her Groove Back. But which paradise island did she visit to find her groove? Was it Hawaii, Barbados, Jamaica, or Cancun? Double points question. Make up some of those lost points. Was it Hawaii, Barbados, Jamaica, or Cancun?
From a Jamaican person like me, when you hear, I've just given away the answer pretty much, ain't I? But anyway, from you hear the accent, you just want to kill.
And the answer was Jamaica, of course.
I gave you that one for free, guys.
All right, and question number 20. Complete the quote by Kevin, who was played by James Marsden, from the rom-com 27 Dresses. Love is patient, love is kind, love means blank. So, does love mean never being unkind? Does love mean holding tight to the one you find? Does love mean sometimes pressing rewind? Or does love mean slowly losing your mind? So, love is patient, love is kind, love means. And
I'm not sure.
the answer was slowly losing your mind.
Okay,
Slowly
James
losing your mind.
Marsden. James Marsden, he's actually been in a lot of stuff, you know. I actually didn't realize how many movies he's been in. Been in a lot.
Yes, that brings us to the end of the round. And round 4 results in the final leaderboard on there. And we have Nicole, who was taking top spot. So close second. I would say well done. Excellent. And again, apologies for the error at the start. I will be messaging you guys personally about the prizes in the next half an hour. But thank you very much for taking part. Hope you find the questions entertaining, at least, and good. And hopefully we'll see you back soon. But I will be messaging you guys shortly about the prize. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And you know, congratulations again, guys. Thank you to everyone that took part, especially those that actually physically took part with us. But thanks for everyone that actually played at home as well. Hope you had a good time. As Mr. E said, we apologize for technical difficulties, but hey, it's live, people. It happens, you know what I mean? But the man in the chair managed to sort it out. So again, thank you guys. Make sure you are following us for all of your movie news on all of the platforms. And look out for stuff that we drop pretty much every day. We'll be giving you reviews, trailers, shorts, reels, just a bit of everything. So guys, make sure you spread the word about us and subscribe and have a good night. Mr. E, do you want to sign out?
It's Mr. E and your boy Kal-El saying good night. Thanks for joining us. See you in the next quiz.
Peace.